Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today's video is a tag video, and I was tagged by my friend Minnie, the beautiful Minx for All, and the tag is forever in my collection. Bags and luxury items that you're not ever going to sell. I absolutely love this tag. It's one of my favorites I've ever seen go around, because usually on YouTube, if you watch luxury YouTubers, we have, bags going out all the time and a lot of videos on bags I've sold and why, which I love those too, the reasons and the thought behind it. But also I think this is just fascinating what you're going to keep, because you see so many things sold. I do want to apologize for my voice. I am getting over a very bad cold. Today is the only day that I have to film. I have family coming in tomorrow, so I do have a giant mug of hot tea, and I promise if I have a coughing fit, I will edit it out. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my oldest bag, and it is a Coach backpack, and I can't even begin to tell you from, what year possibly. I'm guessing mid to late 90s, whenever the backpack trend was really, really strong. It's strong again now, but it was huge. I even had like a little mini backpack, but this is one of the original Coach that is made in the USA, and the inside, I can show you on the flap, is kind of like suede, and it has one little zippered pocket in there, but I wore the death out of this. There's a zipper on the back, but it was just really, really neat to me to keep one that's made in the USA. I'm not knocking Coach by any means today, but kind of like we like to find our Louis Vuitton pieces made in France. This is a USA company, and I think it's really special to have a piece that was made in the USA. I had 3 of these bags. I gave 2 to my mom. Not the same bag, but the originals. And I told her, I'm like, if you're ever gonna sell it, give it back to me, or if you're gonna give it away. She called me like 2 years ago. She sold one at a garage sale for $5. She was super proud of herself, so I didn't say anything to her. Somebody got an amazing deal on a very nice leather bag. But this is my first forever piece. This will never go anywhere. My second one is a Kate Spade, and I don't remember the name of this. It is way, way, way back. I mean, probably at least 15 years. It is before Kate Spade was online. It's when she, owned her own company and had very few boutiques. There was one in Boston, one in New York. I know I went to the one in Boston. Just, a few in some very large cities. Certainly Nashville did not have one. And we were on vacation in Scottsdale, and we were at Neiman Marcus, and I just very briefly stopped and looked at the Kate Spades. And a couple of months later, my husband went on a business trip to Atlanta, and he came home with this. No occasion, no reason. I didn't ask for it. Unheard of. The man does not shop. He does not shop for handbags. He will go with me, but on his own, especially for no occasion. So the strap is a little bit warped from storage, but I mean, for this long, for 15, 16 years, this bag is in really good shape. It even have my favorite thing, feet. And so this is just really, really sentimental to me. If you've ever been to Atlanta, it's a lovely city, very congested, very hard to get around. And the fact that he took his time, and I'm not sure even where his business meetings were versus where the mall is, but it's just not easy to get around Atlanta. And for him to go into the handbag section on his own, this is forever. My next bag was a gift. My daughter went to Paris a few years ago. I begged her to bring me one of these home. She completely, totally forgot. She's not a shopper. Didn't occur to her. Her girlfriend that she went and stayed with, we met in Vegas in the fall of 2016, and we were talking about her trip that my daughter went to see her, and I was like, the only thing I wanted was the Longchamp Eiffel Tower. And she's like, you should have told me. I would have made sure she picked it up for you. And I was like, it's no big deal. She came to visit us last year. She stayed with my daughter for a week, and she brought me this. And I tried to pay her for it, and she absolutely would not take any money. But this I have wanted forever. I have yet to go to Europe. We are going this fall, but I didn't know if I was ever even going to get to go. So it was just so special that she thought of me. It is in the khaki color. I think it's just absolutely beautiful, neutral, and just super special. And it will always remind me of her and of my daughter, because it was just a really fun night when she gave that to me. So now the rest I'm going to do in order of the designer. So for Louis Vuitton, I have quite a few pieces, which really surprised me when I was looking through my collection. And one of my most favorites that I know will never go anywhere is my Keepall 45. It's the bandolier version and in damier ebene print. My husband got me for this for me several years ago on one of our anniversaries. I had been asking for this bag for years and years and years. I don't know why I did not buy it for myself. I don't know, I guess I was buying bags or busy doing something else with my money. I don't know, but I wanted it from him. I bought him the damier graphite last year, so we traded, I guess we each bought each other one, but this is fabulous. He picked the size 45 because we went back and forth with, he said, "You're gonna make me carry it." I'm like, "Of course not." He's like, "Yes, you are." I'm like, "Never. Of course I'm gonna make him carry it." And he knows full well. We've been married 26 years. He's very aware he's going to carry my bag. So he picked the smallest one, which this does not come in the size 50, and the 55 was just huge. But I'm thrilled with the 45 because there is yet to be a plane that we have been on where it does not fit under the seat in front of us. So I don't ever have to worry about this being checked. So this is definitely a forever bag. My next forever bag I purchased for myself, and it is the mini twin to my Keepall, and it is the Speedy Bandolier in the size 25. And I just absolutely love this bag. I love the size. I love the 3-part strap. My favorite thing is that I don't have to worry about the weather. I do live somewhere with a very rainy climate, and it snows, ices, you know, you just never know what you're gonna get in Tennessee. So it's nice to have one. I have all 3 prints, which I like, but this is my favorite of the 3. It's nice to have one you don't have to worry about, you know, the rain. When we were in our apartment for a couple of months waiting for this house to be finished, I got caught in a downpour after the grocery store, and this bag was just drenched. I mean, I've never purposefully got them wet. Just wiped it off with a towel and nothing. I mean, it looks brand new still. It's 3 years old. I think like next month or something, it's coming up on 3 years, but this one is definitely a keeper. I think it's just a classic shape, and I just love the silhouette of it. And I love that it's a twin to my Keepall. I think it's cute. And I cannot remember if I said already, but I'm not a tote girl anymore. It used to be my favorite style of bag. And 3 of my forevers are totes, which is kind of funny. This one I purchased for myself, and this is the Totally MM in the damier ebene print. And last year, after my birthday, I was kind of going through my closet, and I sold a lot of bags because I had bought a lot of bags, and I was just like, what am I not using? I don't use this very much. I did pull this one out and looked at it, and my heart started racing, and I'm like, this is a forever bag. It's going back. It's good to have totes for when you need them, even though I don't carry them daily anymore. This is, I think, one of the best that Louis Vuitton's ever done. The zipper is just amazing on the top, and there's organization inside, big pocket in the back, 2 in the front there, and then the 2 on the sides. When I've traveled with this, I'll put my boarding pass in one side or my phone in the other, and it's just been just a great tote. So when I do need one, this is perfect, and it's of course, you know, all weather because, you know, the damier ebene. But whenever I think about selling it, I'm like, you know, they don't make them anymore, and it's just, this is staying. I love this bag, I really do. My last tote is a gift from my husband for our 25th wedding anniversary when we were in Hawaii. And we picked this beautiful bag up. I was actually gonna buy it for myself. He had got me a gorgeous Tiffany necklace, and then I knew that later on I was gonna get the watch for our 25th, which I got last September. But I was buying this, and he's like, no, I'm gonna buy it for you, which was super sweet. I would have kept it one way or the other because it just was special. It was our very first time to Hawaii, and I love the colors on this so much, and I love the interior. It's the pavine, and if I can open it, I will show you. I think it's just really pretty, and I like the little pop of pink on the pochette, and that is one of my goals. I'm going to start carrying this one more even as a handbag because it is just so, so beautiful. Absolutely love this bag. And you know, it will always remind me of that, you know, it's a huge milestone anniversary, and it will always remind me of that special trip that we took together. And so the next ones in my collection that are forever pieces are from Chanel. And the first one, I'm sure you can already hear it squeaking, is my Chanel Jumbo, and it is the black caviar leather with the silver hardware. And this is coming up on a year old in April, I believe. So I think next month. This bag I have wanted forever. This is my absolute dream bag. I love this bag. It will never leave my collection. I adore it. My husband bought this for me last April for absolutely zero reason. And that does not happen very often. And I already put the other bag away, but the Kate Spade, that's like 16 something years ago. So it does not happen particularly often that I get something for absolutely no reason, and especially something like this. But he knew I'd wanted it forever, and I'm definitely keeping it forever. This bag is gorgeous. I think it can just take a very simple outfit and just make it. I really appreciated the long chain drop strap this winter with heavy coats. It's been very, very cold here, and I do anything I can to avoid wearing a coat. I cannot speak today. I'm sorry. I do anything I can to avoid wearing a coat. But when I've had to, this has been the perfect bag. I just absolutely love it. My next one from Chanel is the Rock and Roam flap. And I got this one from my husband in 2016 for my birthday. And this is by far one of my most favorite bags. And this is definitely his most favorite. I would say in general, he doesn't notice what I'm carrying one way or the other. But whenever I have this on, he's like, oh, that looks so nice on you. It's kind of edgy because it has the boy strap. It does have the classic smile pocket in the back. And it kind of does have a, you know, kind of a classic look with the flap. It's very similar to a Pochette Métis inside. It has the 3 compartments, which I have it all stuffed here, but it does have the 3 compartments, and then a zippered compartment in the center as well. So it's very, very organized. This is my only Chanel piece with ruthenium hardware, and I absolutely love the ruthenium. It's kind of probably the only little bit of a boy bag that I'll ever have. I love the boy, but it just does not look right on my frame. So this is absolutely a favorite. Very, very lightweight, holds probably slightly more than the Jumbo, but this is one that I could shop with all day and, you know, just carry and carry and carry without worrying about any kind of weight. It's just absolutely, absolutely a favorite of mine. So the next are some small leather goods, and I don't have very many of those to share with you because, you know, I'm just never sure what's going to stay. But for sure, my oldest piece is my Damier Ebene clay. And I absolutely love this. I use this for so many different purposes. I have all 3 prints. I have one in the Empreinte as well. But this is my favorite of them, probably because, I don't know, I just went into Louis Vuitton one day and bought something for myself as a treat a really long time ago. I didn't do that very often. And so it, you know, reminds me of that, and it was special. And I love this print. Is my favorite print. The next one is also again from Louis Vuitton, and it is the Toiletry Pouch 19. I had the, I can't even think of what it's called right now. I'm sorry, I'm sick and it's not coming to me, but it was the rounded toiletry pouch in the Damier Ebene print. And it just did not hold as much as I wanted. I think it was called the Cosmetic Pouch PM, I think. But the 19 holds everything and then some. I'm currently using it. You can see it's absolutely stuffed. This one, I have all 3, the 15, the 19, and the 26. And I don't think I'll ever get rid of any of them. But this one is just my favorite because for the majority of my bags, this one is the perfect fit. And it holds everything. I don't have to bring an extra pochette or anything. I just love this one. And my last one is from Chanel, and this is probably no surprise if you follow me on Instagram because I show this over and over and over and over and over again. I have wanted this forever, and it is the Chanel Zippy coin purse, and it is in the fuchsia boy style, and it is in lambskin. And I believe this is my only lambskin piece from Chanel. and it has held up absolutely amazing. I carry it all the time. I absolutely just love this wallet so much. I love all of my Zippy coin purses, but this color it's almost the color of my one of my Dior bags. If you watched my bags I've sold and why, it was a hot pink lambskin. And I have just learned the hard way, I will not carry a hot pink bag, but if I open my bag and see hot pink, it makes me super happy. So this is definitely a keeper. I am going to link down below everybody that I am tagging, and if I don't tag you and you would like to do this, please feel free. I would love to watch everybody's videos on this. I just think it's fascinating, and I just love hearing what people will keep and why. Thank you for putting up with my voice today. I know it is really bad, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to you again very soon and sound normal. Take care. Bye-bye.